All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Recha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Red Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I wanted to do a response video onto the video that was done by the Apostle Tahar. And the portion of the video that I wanted to speak about is concerning this Netflix series about Alexander the Great. Now, I didn't know that this series was on Netflix because I don't have Netflix, okay, at the moment. I unsubscribed from it, man, because I just wasn't even watching it anymore. But this definitely gonna make me get it back and just tune in to that series, man, because I love history. Okay, it's very important, and I wanted to get into the scriptures, man, and speak about a little bit of history concerning Alexander the Great. And Lord willing, this be edifying to you, brothers and sisters out there who tune in or possibly come across this video. Now, I want to start here in the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, in which Alexander he's mentioned in this book. Okay, and according to Esau Edom, there are about, I think, 8 to 10 documents that mentions Alexander the Great, okay, and the scriptures being one of them. So it's not that many, documents on this guy, but we know that he was an a historical figure. All right, he's mentioned in prophecy, and this guy actually existed. Okay, so starting here in the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, I have it in the GNT Bible. It says this history begins when Alexander the Great, son of Philip of Macedonia, marched from Macedonia and attacked Darius, king of Persia and Media. All right. And Alexander, okay, he obtained the army of his father Philip, who was put to death by one of his male lovers. Okay. Philip of Macedon was put to death by one of his male lovers. All right. And that's how Alexander obtained his father's army. All right. His father had a great army, man. His father was a great military man. Okay. So Alexander had everything that he needed to go to battle. All right. But most of all, he had the Lord with him because it was time for him to fulfill prophecy. All right. So when he marched against Darius, king of Persia and Media, man, he had the Lord with him to fulfill prophecy. Okay. And this is how he was undefeated in battle, man. Now, there are three major battles that took place between Alexander the Great and the Greeks and between Darius and the Achaemenid Empire, all right, or the Medo-Persian Empire. There were three major battles, man. The first major battle is the Battle of the Granicus River. The second major battle is the Battle of Issus. And the third major battle is the Battle of Gaugamela, in which Alexander just completely seized the Medo-Persian Empire, man. Okay, now there were more battles. All right, if you go and do the research, there are more battles, but those are three major battles that really um, struck a blow to the Medo-Persian army. All right, and power, man. And the scriptures goes into that history. Okay, so once again, it says um, this history begins when Alexander the Great, son of Philip of Macedonia, marched from Macedonia and attacked Darius, king of Persia and Media. It says Alexander enlarged the Greek Empire by defeating Darius and seizing his throne. Right. And I just named unto you three of the major battles that took place between them. Okay, and it's a famous uh, a picture, all right, art piece that shows Alexander fighting against the Medo-Persian Empire and Darius, man. Okay, so it says, verse 2, he fought many battles, captured fortified cities, and put the kings of the region to death. As he advanced to the ends of the earth, he plundered many nations, and when he had conquered the world, he became proud and arrogant, okay, which is one of the main traits of Esau Edom, okay? And keep in mind, this man was undefeated in battle, bro, okay? He just took down the greatest empire known to man at that time, okay? The Medo-Persian Empire, man. It was said that you would have to be a fool to go up against the Medes and the Persian, man. It said they had a 1,000,000-man army, all right, of a trained men, all right, killers, man. And we saw in the movie 300, okay, you seen how they was, marching, man. All them damn arrows and stuff, they was on point. But it was time for them to fall, and they fell to Alexander and the Greek army. Okay, so it says, as he advanced to the ends of the earth, he plundered many nations, and when he had conquered the world, he became proud and arrogant. All right, he conquered the known world at that time. It says, by building up a strong army, he dominated whole nations and their rulers and forced everyone to pay him taxes. All right, and that's when you come into power, man. You subjugate the people, right? And then you make them pay tribute. All right, and this is why we pay taxes today and tribute today. Okay, a tax is a tribute, man, and we're paying that to the elites because they're empowered. All right. It says, verse 5, when Alexander had been emperor for 12 years, all right, and this man, bro, he defeated, all right, he defeated the Medo-Persian Empire at the age of 20, okay, at the age of 20, bro. Imagine that. So he was proud, man, arrogant as hell, talking, big stuff, all right, big stuff, man. And he was praised and set up as a god, all right, as that, um, hold up, it says on the Netflix series, I think it says Alexander the Great, the making of a god, or something to that effect. Okay, but that man became great. All right, he became very great, man. All right, for doing what he did. So it says, when Alexander had been emperor for 12 years, he fell ill and realized that he was about to die. He called together his generals, noblemen who had been brought up with him since his early childhood, and he divided his empire, giving part to each of them. After his death, the generals took control. Each had. Excuse me. Hey. Salakia. Salakia for that. Yeah, man, I lost my train of thought. Um, Here we go. Yeah, it says, he called together his generals, noblemen who had been brought up with him since his early childhood, and he divided his empire, giving a part to each of them. After his death, the generals took control, and uh, each had himself crowned king of his own territory. The descendants of these kings ruled for many generations and brought a great deal of misery on the world. Right, and when Alexander died, man, you had a lot of fighting going on amongst those generals. Okay, and those wars are known as the Wars of the Diadochi. Okay, some people said Diadochi, but it's pronounced the Diadochi, meaning the wars of the successors. All right, Alexander's successors, man. And they fought a lot of wars. I think it's about 6 of them. Okay. But then you have the Syrian wars, right? It's about 6, of Syrian wars, man, that took place between the Seleucid Empire and the Ptolemaic Empire. Okay. But I just wanted to say a few words on that, man. Lord willing, bro, I will be definitely tuning in to that Netflix series, man, just to see, how Esau get into those period pieces, man. Showing you the ancient world, just how everything is, and I'm gonna have my scriptures on deck. I got my history, on deck, man, just to see everything and how they do this series, man. So Lord willing, I pray that it was edifying to the spirit, man. Just want to do that response. I praise you, how about you know Shai. Shalom.